Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. Buenos dias, damas y caballeros. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sung-Hoon Kim, and I'd like to invite you to our ICAO SkyTalks 40th Assembly Edition. Over a 2-week period, we have 68 presentations by aviation professionals on lots of subjects. I would welcome you to get on to YouTube and check out the ICAO site for more details. Today's topic is about education training in the aviation sector. We have a great program at TRAINAIR Plus, and to introduce you to the ICAO training portfolio, I'd like to bring out our speaker, Mekki Lahlou, who is the program coordinator for TRAINAIR Plus.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm extremely pleased to be here with you this morning to introduce you to the ICAO training portfolio. Today, in my presentation, I will first start by explaining what is the mission and what are the objectives of the ICAO Global Aviation Training Program. I will also highlight what are our main activities with regards to training at ICAO. Of course, I will give you an overview of ICAO's network of training organizations, also known as the TRAINAIR Plus program, and finally introduce you to our various courses that compose the ICAO training portfolio. So first of all, what is the mission of the Global Aviation Training Office? Well, the Global Aviation Training Office is here to establish coordinated, effective, and efficient mechanisms to support the development of human resources for member states, but also appealing to the industry. Our objectives are to facilitate the global implementation of ICAO provisions. As you are aware, there are over 10,000 standards and recommended practices at ICAO training to support in the implementation of these standards and recommended practices and other provisions out there. We're also here to set up acceptable training and qualification standards and framework. ICAO has now a variety of qualification process for instructors, for course developers, for assessors, for course validators. So what we're trying to do is to provide these acceptable frameworks, or these qualifications have been developed in line with the relevant ICAO reference documents. We also provide training design and development support, and basically this is a unit we have in the Global Aviation Training Office that supports training organizations in the development of competency-based trainings, and also provides validation of courses, which are also known as standardized training packages. And lastly, we also have the TRAINAIR Plus program, which is ICAO's network of recognized training organizations which develop training but also deliver training. We have over 200 courses in the portfolio, and these training organizations are there to deliver ICAO training to fulfill their local needs, but also their regional needs. So in terms of assessments, what we try to do is to provide best practices for training organizations. How do we do that? Well, we have developed a protocol questionnaire composed of 252 questions in line with the relevant ICAO reference materials that oversee 8 different categories. We take a look at the way the training organization is organized. For example, is it an approved training organization? Second of all, we take a look at the training and procedures manual, which is the key document for the operations or the smooth operations of a training organization. We support the training center in improving their TPM, their training and procedures manual. We also take a look at all the various training programs that the training center has and how these are delivered. We take a look at the facilities, the personnel, for example, how are instructors trained? How do they keep their currencies? How do they get requalified to continue delivering training in this training organization? We also take a look at the records. How are the records, for example, certificates, how are they recorded? How are they maintained? We take a look at the quality system. All training organizations should have a quality manual. So we dig into that document and provide support to the training center to improve their quality manual. And last but certainly not least, if the training organization is a flight training center, a pilot academy, we take a look at all safety management documents and practices that are undertaken by the center. Really, the outcome of these assessments, as I said, we're not there to police, but we're there to support training organization. So once the assessment is completed, a report is provided, and this report provides a clear and independent evaluation of the operations of a training organization, whether it's to the management or to the Civil Aviation Authority. We also identify the critical areas that require improvements. Through the report also, the assessment report, we help the training center justify additional funding required to purchase new equipment, to improve the quality of their training, or to acquire additional resources, for example. And of course, most importantly, is we also support the training center in identifying their needs, their training needs throughout the assessment. With regards to training development, the core objective of the Global Aviation Training Office is to provide expertise and support to develop competency-based training. We have a document, as you may be aware, called the Training Development Guide, also known as the ICAO document 19941, which provides a step-by-step process with regards to the development of competency-based training. This methodology, once fulfilled and followed through, leads you to the development of a standardized training package. What is a standardized training package? Well, basically, it's self-contained training package. What do we mean by self-contained? Well, we mean it has all the necessary documents in order for a course to be delivered. We're referring to instructor guides, trainee materials, examinations, feedback questionnaires, all of the required components to ensure a successful course delivery are included in an STP, in a standardized training package. And ICAO has this methodology to guide states to help them develop these STPs. The STP development process is done electronically through the ICAO Trainer Plus electronic management system. So once a training center has successfully completed the assessment and became a member, it then has access to the Trainer Plus electronic management system and can start developing STPs. What we're trying to do here is to prevent any exchange of emails, any exchange of telephones regarding the development of STPs, but to centralize all of the process through an automated system. In addition to providing support with regards to training development, we have also established rosters of qualified experts, whether it's for assessors, instructors, course developers, course validators, and subject matter experts. We have standardized the way we qualify these training experts, and once these training experts are qualified, they are then, I would say, uploaded in our rosters of qualified experts and can be selected by member states to develop or deliver training. As of now, we're extremely pleased to say that we have over 200 courses in the ICAO training portfolio, whether it's in classroom format, online formats, or blended formats. These courses can be delivered at ICAO headquarters, in the premises of Trainer Plus members, or in other facilities. And very often, what we mean by other facilities is, for example, a training center in a state which is not or in a state which does not have a Trainer Plus member. We can deliver these courses there. And these 200 courses are either under aerodromes category, training competency development, flight safety and safety management, environment, security and facilitation, or in aviation management. And all these courses can be easily identified through a very user-friendly search mechanism where you can search either by format, of course, by keyword, by title, by language of delivery, or either by location. If, for example, you're in the Asia-Pacific region and you want to see what sort of courses are being delivered in the Asia-Pacific region, then you can just go through the search mechanism and identify the course closest to you. So once we assess a training center and we help them develop we support them in developing a course, then the next step is for the delivery of the course. And how do we do this? We do this through the TRAINAIR Plus program. This is ICAO's network of recognized training organizations. And it is, if we were to be asked what is a TRAINAIR Plus program, well, in a couple of words, it's a cooperative global network of training partners which implement a standardized methodology to develop competency-based training courses. They then share these courses through a platform. So for example, if I'm a training center in Canada, let's say, and I need a course on safety management, well, instead of investing time and resources and developing a safety management course, I can just go on the TRAINAIR Plus electronic management system and identify which state has developed an SMS course and then just share this course. The reason behind the sharing mechanism is to provide training at a more cost-effective, in a more cost-effective way. And of course, TRAINAIR Plus members are, I would say, ICAO's ambassadors for training and delivery. So they deliver courses on behalf of ICAO in their states to fulfill their needs. Who can join the program? Well, basically any training organization which is recognized or approved by their government, whether it's an approved training organization from a civil aviation authority or any other recognized training organization, for example, from the Ministry of Transport, Ministry of Education. Those training organizations can apply to become a member of the program. And in most cases, these training centers are either the training arms of civil aviation authorities, of airports, airlines, air navigation service providers, or even maintenance organizations. And very lately, we have opened up the TRAINAIR Plus network to universities and international organizations that are recognized as corporate partners and can develop what we call partnership training packages. We have several different categories of members, starting with associate members, which are those that have successfully passed the assessment, and then the full members are members who have developed a standardized training package. Then the third tier are those members which are recognized as regional training centers of excellence, which have a regional scope to their trainings, but have also fulfilled very stringent requirements with regards to course development capacities. And as just discussed, we also have the corporate partners, which are universities and international organizations that are recognized to deliver ICAO partnership training packages. We've tried to make our interactions with TRAINAIR Plus members as smooth as possible, and this is why we invested a lot of resources in developing an electronic management system, which basically integrates all our processes, all our activities into an automated system, which is available 24/7 for the members, and they can interact through this TPEMS to do such things as apply to become a member, apply to develop a course, apply to deliver a course, generate the course certificates through the system, have all the trainee questionnaires are in the system, all the online registrations, and very lately we've also integrated the post-training evaluation mechanism in this system in order to support training organizations in evaluating the impact of training once it's delivered, which is a fantastic feature which is greatly needed now to basically identify the return on investment in training. We're extremely pleased to say that we have over 100 TRAINAIR Plus members. Here during the assembly, we recognized several new training organizations as TRAINAIR Plus members. So this is very good news with regards to enlarging the scope of the network. And we hope to obtain more members from states which do not have TRAINAIR Plus members. So ICAO training can be made available in all ICAO member states. On an annual basis, we train anywhere between 45 to 5,000 people through the TRAINAIR Plus network. For example, in 2018, close to 4,600 professionals were trained through the program. And since the start of the program in 2011, we've trained close to 17,000 people. Last year, close to 400 ICAO-recognized classroom courses were delivered, and since the start of the program, we have close to 1,400 classroom courses which were delivered globally. What are our plans for the future? Well, we can sum them up in four different ways. First of all, we want to further develop courses that support ICAO member states in their implementation activities with regards to standards and recommended practices, whether it's in unmanned aviation, state safety program, traveler identification, environment courses. Those will be our key target to further support states in their implementation of SARPs. We also want to enhance our portfolio of distance learning, online courses. This is something that has been requested by member states. So we want to diversify the portfolio to make all the theoretical-oriented courses available in an online format. Of course, we also want to integrate innovative technologies in the training to make training more efficient and user-friendly, whether it's through simulation or virtual reality. This is something that is currently being done in partnership with TRAINAIR Plus members. And last but not least, we want to provide the required tools and materials to continue to support member states in their human resources development strategies, which is key because, as you know, air transport industries is booming, is exponentially growing, and states need to have the required resources to support this massive increase in the air transport industry. That's about it for me this morning. If you have any questions, all of this information is included in our website, in the Global Aviation Training website. Please go through the website on a regular basis to identify all the new exciting features we have made available to support states in their implementation activities. Thank you very much.